100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Hello and welcome back to Cardiff at a lovely summer's day. The midday traffic is running its course over at the terminal, where a late arrival has caused this ATR 72 of CSA to also be a late departure. It was scheduled to arrive from Prague at 10 minutes past 12, but only managed to reach Cardiff at 1 o'clock. The scheduled departure time of 10 minutes past 1 was of course impossible, but they are now getting on their way with only 20 minutes delay after a fantastic job of the ground crew. Then we have a British Airways Avrojet 100 which arrived 20 minutes ago from London Heathrow. The lost cargo is currently being offloaded before it will be pushed out of the ramp and over to maintenance for a routine check of the engines. Then we have a Boeing 737-300 of Bus that of course recently was sold by KLM and now is owned by Ryanair. The aircraft is still taking on some lost luggage and catering is also not done yet, so it will definitely be delayed for its flight to Düsseldorf. Right now in the middle of its turnaround is this Boeing 717 of Olympic. It arrived at 1 o'clock and now still has 30 minutes before its return flight to Athens in Greece. Ready to go is this Fokker 100 of Air France operated by Regional. The aircraft arrived at 12:40 from Paris Charles de Gaulle and is now returning to the Air France hub on time. Now before we continue with the traffic currently at the remote stands, it's time for the news. Aer Lingus is rumoured to increase seating on Dublin route in fight against Ryanair. Cardiff Airport management airs frustration on stagnation of airport expansion at local business event, contradicting previous statements. We understand and appreciate the caution when it comes to spending taxpayers' money, but this is an investment in the future of Wales. If we won't have a decision soon, the uncertainty will start affecting our possibilities in developing new business for the airport. Arriving early to Cardiff and right now pulling into the ramp is this MD-90 of Saudia. The aircraft is operating from Jeddah with a stopover in Geneva in Switzerland. The aircraft will now be prepared for its first stint on the return flight to Jeddah. EasyJet Go is today having some hiccups in their operations. First, we have this Boeing 737-300 boarding its passengers. This aircraft was supposed to have already left at 12:45 to Venice, but as the aircraft arrived late to Cardiff, the aircraft won't be leaving before 13:44 with at least 1 hour delay. Also delayed, although not as badly, is this Boeing 737-300 of EasyJet Go that is ready to push back for its flight to Rome now with at least 10 minutes delay. As we are heading over to our furthest remote stands and the maintenance area, we can see this Airbus A320 of BA. It is being prepared to re-enter service later today when it will take on the evening flight from Cardiff to London Heathrow. And as soon as the Airbus has been pulled to the side, this ERJ-145 will go into maintenance for a A-check. Meanwhile, this little business jet is heading towards the runway, passing this TNT Avrojet 100, which will be leaving for East Midlands at 10 minutes to 2. Also being prepared for its next flight is this TNT Tupolev 204, which will be flying to Liège before its return flight to Moscow. Now it's also soon time for a runway inspection, but before that can happen we have a bit of traffic that needs to be expedited first. Heading to runway 30 is this EasyJet Go 737-300, which will be heading out to Malaga in Spain. Lining up on the runway right now is this Boeing 717 of Spanair, which is now getting ready for its return flight to Barcelona in Spain. As soon as this Airbus A319 of Air Malta, which just touched down a few seconds ago from its flight from Malta, has left the runway. Now with that, we have reached the end of today's video. If you have enjoyed it, then leave a like, or if you are new around here, why not hit subscribe. With that, thanks so much for watching and see you in the next episode of Cardiff.